Oh, they are a great bunch of guys. We got Bran, we got Will, we got Ollie and Afak, and they are the Kicksound Band. Great to see you guys.
Great to see you. Thank you for having me.
How are you doing? Afak, you're really into that 80s
Oh, yes,
stuff,
I am.
That's your bag, isn't it?
That is my bag, yes. It's always been.
Yeah, great songwriter, eh?
Fantastic.
Yeah, but tell me a little bit about the band, Ollie, and Kicksound, and the kind of stuff that you do and how it all got started.
So, I guess we formed way back in 2011.
Yeah.
So it was all a bit organic, really. So we had the original bassist, Gabriel Matute. Him and I formed Kicksound. Well, we didn't really form it. We just had an idea. We were like, we want to do a hard rock band.
Okay.
Because we were really into that music, and we were playing pop and rock and covers. We were playing with Fatanisa.
And did you find that frustrating then? Did you? Was it not your musical genre that you wanted to follow?
It was. I guess we loved playing with Fatanisa, and we had a lot of good gigs there.
Yeah.
But we wanted to, really kind of ramp up the distortion and rock out.
Okay.
And yeah.
I mean, you've got acoustic guitars here tonight. It must be a bit frustrating,
Well, it's different. It's a different sound that we're going to be showing tonight.
Yeah.
But when we first started out. We just really wanted to rock out, and we wanted to find a drummer. And Gabrielle said, "Oh, I know this guy." He kept on saying Bane, like it was like
something out of Batman.
Exactly, it's like Dark Knight. And I was like,
"Okay, to be the drummer."
So it's like, he sounds hard. He sounds dangerous. Yeah, let's. So he gave me his email, and he said, "Oh yeah, I've already told him about this, and he wants to do it." So I emailed with a track that I'd written, obviously thinking that Bran had listened to it and had been properly prepped by Gabrielle. So I sent it, and then a few hours later, I got an email back saying, "Dude, I don't know who you are, but your track is pretty cool."
And that was the start of the great things.
So, yeah.
Afak and I only literally heard that story yesterday as well. So.
Really?
Yeah, only because actually I didn't know how the band started.
How did you come to the table then, Will?
Ollie and I used to work in the same company, actually just around the corner from here.
All right. Okay.
And
that's the day job then.
It was at the time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
And, so. He was discussing he was in a band and so on and so forth, and I think an opportunity, a vacancy came up to play bass originally. So this is now the third. They're passing me around. I don't know if the next one's going to be a triangle. But yeah, I started on bass and then moved to keys. There was a brief revival with another guitarist. Have I got that right?
All right.
That's correct.
Well,
no, bass player, sorry.
The aforementioned Gabrielle actually returned.
Gabrielle, exactly.
So it sounds like you can play a few instruments then, right?
Yeah, this is unfortunately my weakest one, so listeners bear with us.
Now, I want to just mention this bass that we're going to hear very, very shortly. Apparently that is your instrument.
It is,
it's a beauty. What is it?
It's a Takamine 4-string with bronze strings. It's a beauty. I found it in Denmark Street secondhand in London.
Yeah?
Probably about 15 years ago, I think.
It looks like a real valuable piece of kit.
It's a beauty, and it's a lovely, lovely guitar.
Plays fantastic as well. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you're very, very nice letting somebody else play it.
He's a super bass player, so
In fact, what's it like to play?
This bass is fantastic. I picked it up yesterday. I asked Will to bring it in, and as soon as I picked it up, I was like, "Man, this is really good." I'm going to nick it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I've just played it yesterday, and it really it really sits well in your fingers, and you can really get some sounds out of it.
So tell me about the stuff that you write. What kind of music it is, and what influences you guys on.
I guess the sound is kind of an amalgamation of hard rock bands that we like and we listen to, and I'd say it's a mixture of Metallica, Soundgarden,
grunge, basically.
Grunge.
So
yeah, it's a very
So you're the godfathers of grunge in Dubai.
It's got a nice ring to it.
Quite take that mantle. It's weird that when the rehearsals start, everyone seems to warm up or play on different things. Afak's usually knocking out as you related. There's some nice 80s Mark
level
King.
42 or something like
exactly
that.
Exactly. Yeah. A bit of a variation. But
so you've got an EP, haven't you? Tell me a bit about that and the songs that are on it.
So we recorded it a few years ago, actually, in 2014. It was at Soundstruck Studio. It's a really good studio that is run by Elvis Garagic. How would you?
Garagic.
Garagic.
Yes, Garagic.
And he really pushed us with that, and it was tough to do
What, he
that.
put you through your paces?
Yeah, he really did.
So
for
did
all
he
of us.
drag more out of you?
Yeah, especially vocally for me. He would
Push you
make
to the
me
limit.
do take after take. So that's not good enough. You can do better.
Yeah.
My throat would be ragged by the end of it.
So how long did it take you to put this EP together then?
A long time. I mean, we all have full-time jobs, so it's fitting in during after work and stuff like that. So it took a good year to do it. To record and mix it, master it. So we did 4 tracks. So we've actually got probably about 13, 14 tracks now. So we've still got a lot of material that we've got to record. And with the acoustic stuff now, we've got a different sound there. So I think it would be interesting to record some acoustic tracks. Hopefully that would.
So you're going to do
keep us
something
going.
for us. We've not only got this lovely bass over here, but we've got a beatbox sat back there, and another couple of guitars. Is this off the EP that you're going to do for us?
This one isn't actually. Well, we've got 2 tracks that we're going to do. The first one, Hey Malie, it was written at the same time as the EP. It hasn't actually made it on there, but it's something that we would definitely record in the future. And it's as we've been saying, it's originally it was a very hard rock, heavy riff, big riff sound.
Yeah.
It had a kind of pretty melodic chorus. So I think it translates pretty well to acoustic as well.
Okay.
But it lends a different kind of quality to the song. It's much more kind of funk folky, I guess, now in the arrangement that we're going to do. But yeah, the original one that we play in places, we used to play a lot in the music room. Unfortunately, that is no longer.
Great venue.
It was.
Yeah, super.
It was.
It was.
Yeah. Okay, so Kicksound, live and unplugged tonight. Maybe you can grab the instruments, guys, and let's get set. What's the title of the first song?
It's called Hey Malie.
Hey Malie. Right. Okay, so once again, live music on the night shift right here on Dubai Eye 103.8 with Kicksound. We're going to talk more about what we can expect from them in the future, where we can find their music. But once again, here they are live on Dubai Eye 103.8.
I got a fear that it won't disappear. I think that it's getting worse. Sick in the head and confusing the heart. It's the paranoid that it hurts. What the hell is wrong with me? I think I'm blind and I can't see. You are not mine and I'm not yours, but I cannot stop these thoughts. Hey, Emily, tell me where you've been and what you've done. Put me out of my misery so I can rid myself of you for good, so I can live like I should. I can resist my desire to persist. I'm a sucker for punishment. You see, keep those hard it's a space to abide, but I never knew what it meant. I can't help my evil eye. It's watching over you tonight. Cannot help this smile from your face and my memory to erase. Hey, Emily, tell me where you've been and what you do. Put me out of my misery Tell me where you've been and what you've done. Put me out of my misery so I can rid myself of you for good. Live life like I should. Live life like I should.
Oh, yeah, absolutely love that, guys. That's Kicksound with perhaps a little bit of different sound than you've heard them before, acoustic. Do you like the acoustic groove or what?
Yeah, I think it's growing on me. I mean, what do you reckon?
I love it.
The bass is, what a sound that bass is. I wanted to ask you about the Zip or Encore Arabia Awards. You did rather well in that, didn't you?
Yeah, well, that was... I think that was in 2014 as well.
Yeah.
So it was around the time that we released the EP. So it was, it was a competition to submit your original music.
Okay.
So we submitted the EP, and there was a judging panel, and we came out on top. So that was great to get that accolade.
Yeah, I admire you guys. You know, I admire musicians who've got day jobs as well, because I know how difficult it is. You know, finding time to rehearse. Exactly. I know you've got families. How do you make it work between you, Afak?
Well, it's difficult for me because I play quite a lot with various bands. And it's very difficult.
But this is your favourite one.
This is my favourite, obviously.
Isn't it?
At the time I joined, I was playing with another band called Chronicles of Khan.
Yeah.
And
who've been in the studio as well.
Who've been in the studio, yeah. So I joined them for 6 months, and then I got a call from Ollie saying, "Do you want to join Kicksound?" And it was a tough decision, and I went with Kicksound.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always admired Ollie's songwriting. His vocals, his vocals, and his riffage game is quite brutal. Really, really, really amazing. And some of the songs are really, really tough to play. They're very challenging, and that's what I love. Mm-hmm. I need a bit of a challenge to push myself as a musician. But coming back to the point of managing, it is tough. It's not easy, but yeah, you just got to do what you love.
Really, if you believe in it, then
definitely.
I suppose that's. Why would you like to see the band develop in the future, going forward? What would you like next step?
It's difficult. I mean, as you know, Dubai's gone through, I guess, a few cycles of where live music's become sort of quite in vogue, and then obviously venues close down, some new ones open up. So for us, it's a question of finding just the opportunities to play. We had a great opportunity to gig at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix a couple of years back for Sporting Rita Ora.
Okay.
Which was fantastic. I think that was a couple of thousand people or so.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that bracket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was
could do with a few more of those then.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's that kind of exposure that's it's great. It's great for also, as you said, there are a lot of musicians living in Dubai. And it's great that they have the opportunity to be able to gig with major signed acts and to larger audiences.
Yeah.
So,
also, we opened up for the vocalist from Mr. Big as well.
Oh yeah,
just to put it in there, slip it in there. Yeah,
his name slips our mind at the moment.
Slips our mind, yes. But that was.
He's definitely the only one who wants to be with you, though.
So, Bran, you drive all these guys along. Tell me a little bit about your kit. Is it one of these that you're surrounded by cymbals?
No, I don't need a big kit to perform. So I'm just enjoying the energy of the band, and no need for
No, you don't have to show off or anything like that.
Nothing like that.
Just push them along. You got one more song that you're going to do for us, Ollie. What have you chosen?
This one is the only happy song I've written. So
Have you had a tough life?
Not really. It's just more, I guess, the type of music that we play. It's more conducive to kind of melancholy, I guess. So,
I mean, do you collaborate when you're writing, or is it mainly coming from you? Or
it would start with me, I guess, the germ of the idea and the lyrics and the framework. So I kind of, I guess, the artists that I'm inspired by also are quite dark and melancholic, and generally not too kind of happy clappy.
Right.
So my wife has always been saying, "Oh, you never write any happy songs." And I had to kind of really try. I think it came out all right, but yeah, it's the one, I guess, outwardly positive Kicksound song.
Okay.
Others varying degrees of despair and anger.
And what's it called?
This one is called "The Way I Am," and it's I guess it's to express that. Well, as Brits, I guess sometimes we're not so good at expressing emotions. I mean, certainly
Stiff upper lip and all that. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So it's more about, things are great. It's just the way I am. That was the kind of sentiment.
Right. Let's hear it once again. Live on the night shift, Dubai Eye 103.8. Check these guys out. They are good. They are Kicksound.
used to be, living life without a care and ever free. Don't feel sad even for a moment, 'cause I'm happy as I ever be, even though it's hard to see. Don't feel sad even for a moment, 'cause you'll always be
Oh, yeah, Kicksound once again, setting song there. I love that riff at the start. You almost made it sound like a mandolin or
Yeah, it sounds a bit Middle Eastern.
Yeah, sitar, maybe.
Yeah, sitar, but yeah, the actual
How
riff.
do you do that?
Well, it's because it's an open string, so it's playing the B there,
Oh, okay.
so it's kind of doubling it there. But the actual riff originally, it's like it's a hard rock riff, so it's
Okay, nice.
So it's got kind of Foo Fighters type tempo
Yeah.
in the rock version. So that's good.
Tell me, where can people follow you and learn more
I
about
guess,
your music?
our social media channels are the best place. So at Kicksound Band, so we've got Facebook and Instagram. Those are our main forms of contact.
Okay.
So anyone that wants to listen, drop us a line, follow us.
And I know it's summer, but any live gigs on the horizon?
So yeah, we've been playing a bit at Clavichord recently.
Okay, where's that?
It's in Barsha Heights,
Right.
formerly known as TCOM.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a nice venue actually. It's a great music lounge, and they have lots of acts there. So we played a couple of cover gigs, but we did an acoustic Kicksound night there. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some more nights there. I think that's on the cards. Hopefully the managers are listening, and they like what they hear.
They listen every night. Guys, it's been a real pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
In fact, you're going on your holidays now, aren't you?
I am tomorrow night. Yeah.
Yeah. Great stuff.
Yeah, I'm going taking the wife and kids up north, the Pakistan,
Nice.
the northern areas.
Yeah.
Very beautiful there at this time of year.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, guys, have a great summer. We'll get you in again when you've got some new music as well. And you sounded fantastic. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks very
Thanks
much.
very much.
Thank you.
Right then, that is Kicksound on Dubai Eye 103.8.